Omo Biafra Ekenemon. I will not want to take your time too long. I want to respond to a number of issues regarding our struggle. I remain Akman Asukoyo, a very rugged Biafran presenter, very vocal advocate of the freedom of Biafrans. Yes, corrosive one at that. Very truthful at all time, blunt, direct to the point, with fear to no one, but with conscience in delivering the goodies. I want to respond to a range of issues. It will be succinct enough. It will be succinct. Starting with the response of Owazurike, I'll go to Akpa, Fingres Akpa Facebook page, Fingres Akpa Facebook page, Fine, Fingres, Fingres Akpa, like my name Akpan, Akpa. There will be no N at the end. So that suffix will be out. AKPA, Akpa, Fingres Akpa. You go to that Facebook page, you will see the letter, open letter to Fendi. And then we have other things to respond to. Catapila delivered a voice note, which some people find it well. Okay, I will respond to that. Another Ramas, I think that should be one of our last. It should be response to Oraboeze. Then Oraboeze's own response to Biafrans. Maybe if there are other issues that come up, I will respond to them, but I will do that briefly, so that this program will not last too long. Starting with Fendi, because that one is more important to me. Fendi's letter to Fendi by Fingres Akpa, from Fingres Akpa's page. Please, fellow Biafrans, lovers of freedom, if this is your first time of being with us, this is Biafran Radical Freedom TV, or we are not sure we will continue with this page, because like I've told you severally, the owners of this page want to use it, and I don't have anything against them, because I told them I would just use it for 6 months, but now I have used it for more than a year, though they want to use it for something else, because they felt, even though I have been able to put them right, given what is happening in Imo State currently and Anambra, where security outfits have been put up to combat crimes. I also want to use this opportunity to respond to a particular Reverend Father's address, and also respond to Soludo. So now I'm talking about this regarding how we will be having a new page. I don't know if it will start from now, because we have not really reached any good conclusion with the owners of this page. So now let's go into this. Fingres Akpa wrote to Fendi. Fingres Akpa wrote to Fendi. Yes. So I want you people to go to that page the letter was so, I don't know if I should read it. I don't know if I have that time. But that letter was very, very great. In a nutshell, he wrote to Fendi telling them that Nnamdi Kanu have become their most popular and most loyal, even though not on agreement, most loyal ambassador, and stated the fact that is very much verifiable that no celebrity all over the world have used their brand as Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have used it. As a matter of fact, Nnamdi Kanu have marketed Fendi more than any human before now, and still till today. So in view of that, he was advocating that Fendi should take it as a way of payback or compensation by coming in, wading in into Nnamdi Kanu's legal battle, making sure they sponsor the legal battle to a conclusive end where a very good light will be seen at the end of the tunnel. Because sponsoring a very big legal battle of this nature requires a lot of funding. So he made his point using valid argument, and this is very, very much even glaring to the deaf and to the blind. So I want all Biafrans, whether you are of Mazob, IBM, whether you are of Ngozi Rapoeze, whether you are of Ogenkere, whoever you are following, this whole Biafran pursuance that has endured till today is all courtesy of this same man, Ohamadike Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, who is a very, very strong, fearless, dedicated, determined, sincere freedom fighter, agitator, or whatever name you try to put him. Some will say a secessionist. Whatever nomenclature you choose to use, whatever you are doing today, even Simon Ekpa that a lot of you are following today, still till today, till tomorrow, says he is a disciple of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, and that is, a very loyal one at that matter. Yes. So if you believe in sincerity, and I know why I'm putting it up to both Ogenkere and Ngozi Rapoeze, particularly, I know why I'm particular about Ngozi Rapoeze is because she have met something that pointed to the fact, or that pointed the light towards the direction that she is not advocating for the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. Because if she is, I expected she should make that appearance, this 5 days ago appearance in the court, a point of duty to go viral. But when I'm looking at what she said about the Finland Convention that led to the declaration, or the convention where Biafran state was kind of redeclared, her utterance there was a pointer to some sort of before today I have said it's negative light, but she stands the chance of proving everything wrong. She was supposed to make sure the Nnamdi Kanu case went very viral. She was supposed to anchor much on it. Where she did not, now I'm giving her opportunity to do. Ogenkere, you did not help matters. I want two of you. If you must, I am coming to what Catapila said. And there is this other man in South Africa, Chief, High Chief, and so many other titles you attributed to yourself. I don't know. Probably you earned some of them, or all of them. I don't know. I'm not here to put that. I'm not to make that case. Though, when a man tried to give too many titles, Okay, so now this man put up this letter very articulate. Yes, I think I have to go a little, maybe if I don't read all given time. I trust this letter finds you in good spirit. Perhaps sipping an espresso in your chic Milan office, or sketching the next iconic design that will grace the world's runways or Nigerian high court. He tried to bring it closer to his direction. I say Nigerian high court because our mutual acquaintance, Mr. Nnamdi Kanu, the Nigerian British activist, has become your most popular model, regularly appearing in Nigerian courts, donning your signature white tracksuit with a touch of gold and black. The freedom fighter, also labeled secessionist, has consistently marketed your brand since his arrest, or what some lawyers call extraordinary rendition, which of course the most appropriate word. However, on a more sober note, legal battles, please, are neither glamorous nor expensive. The cost associated with mounting a defense can be overwhelming, considering Mr. Kano's circumstantial yet impactful role as your unofficial brand ambassador, bringing Fendi into the limelight in the most unexpected venues. Will it not, be fighting for Fendi? Will it not be fitting for Fendi to consider supporting him in his legal journey? After all, not all heroes wear capes. Some wear Fendi. Do you understand? Hell no, I am not a supporter of Nnamdi Kanu. Neither have I ever owned a Fendi myself. This letter is not inspired by your luxurious fashion, but by my zeal or zealous passion, in the spirit of compassion and recognizing the unintentional yet profound brand loyalty displayed by my selfless but entrepreneurial thought. My selfless but entrepreneurial thought was that perhaps Fendi could see these as an opportunity to stand by one of its most unexpected, unintended, and circumstantial ambassador. It is a gesture that would resonate deeply with the millions of people who consider Nnamdi Kanu their savior, blending the words of fashion and the revolution. If you do a little bit of research, you will agree that any financial investment made to recognize Nnamdi Kanu as your ambassador could become your best marketing strategy, especially among Nigerians who are scattered all over the world. Dear Fendi, I know our paths have never crossed, but if you use any Linux-based server, you probably may have benefited from a technology I once contributed to. I am the most vocal false evangelist in Africa. I am the most visible transhumanist in the continent of Africa. I co-founded Transhuman Coin and I lead Gembo Group, a South African technology conglomerate. Thank you for considering this unusual but heartfelt appeal. At the end of the day, it's these unique strengths that create the most impactful brand partners or patterns. My name is Charles Awuzie, and I think Fendi owes Nnamdi Kanu. Share if you want to see Fendi contribute to free Nnamdi Kanu. Please, did you see this sincere appeal? I am reading it out to all well-meaning Biafrans, all well-meaning, all lovers of freedom, all people who seek for justice, no matter the continent wherein you reside or domicile. I am also appealing, as he have appealed, that if you mean very well for Nnamdi Kanu, for Biafran agitation, for the freedom of Africa, which of course is anchored on the freedom of Biafrans, if you mean well for this, for Africa, for the black nation, the most popular black continent, most populous, you must do good to share this. Make sure this goes viral until it gets to Fendi marketing managers, their line managers. Every of Fendi management have to see this within this week as in the hot. So I am putting it to the table of Ngozi Orabueze. If you are really not against this movement, you must find a way to apologize to Biafrans and to Nnamdi Kanu for putting your convention in Finland ahead of the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, and also make sure you use this to appease him by making sure this goes viral from your own sphere, from your own angle where you lead. Ogenkere, you need to make this go viral. So any follower of Ogenkere, follower of Ngozi Orabueze, make sure, all of you, make sure this goes viral until it gets to the desk of the Fendi marketing manager. Very important. Very, very important. All right. You have seen the sincere man, and he also marketed himself along the third to last or second to last paragraph. I think the third to last paragraph. All right. That is that. Very important. Chief Raph Wazirike responded to the court case and tried to make his ground known, stating that neither Binta Nyako nor Bola Ahmed Tinubu himself, the president, have what it takes to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Not even the Chief Justice of the Federation. Okay. If time permits, I would have played a lot of videos, but first of all, here from Wazirike, I am supposed to play from a brother of ours, but I think I have to fast it.
As a matter of fact, Tinubu, I'm not release one Nnamdi Kanu unless with the support of if all concerning
okay, this is our brother that is trying to introduce this.
That High Court, Federal High Court, in that government for about 1 week or so, High Court, in the National Security Advisor, Kabintana Sona, Nangana, Daniel within 90 days and come back to prison. That happened. My name was Naban Madu, very quick. My experience in when I got to prison before, not they tried with treason and treasonable felony. But Kenya Noya, saying I self-determination, blah 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 blah. No one powers. As a matter of fact, Tinubu, I'm not release one Nnamdi Kanu unless with the support of the security chiefs.
Are you hearing that? I hope you're hearing that. Okay.
Tinubu, I'm not release one Nnamdi Kanu without the support of the security chiefs and national security advisor. Now, somebody might have because I have been through the process.
All right, I don't want to take forever to listen to Wazirike. All right, Chief Raph Wazirike Dijele Ndibo, as a man who has experienced the Nigerian court and incarceration, he has come out to lampoon God knows who for, maybe blaming Bintanyako or the Attorney General. Like I said, he has come out to lampoon God knows who, because till now, I don't know exactly whom he is lampooning, or if he is just trying to show or become relevant again. He said that not the Attorney General, not the President, who is the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, has the right or what it takes to release the Attorney General. Okay, to release Mazen Nnamdi Kanu, sorry. All right, and we also know that Chief Raph Wazirike is a lawyer. I think not practicing. He's a lawyer. All right, but for those who found this his message in good spirit, I want to ask you, for those who are clapping, oh yes, I said it, I want to ask, why is Wazirike saying this now? Why exactly, what is the reason for Wazirike saying this? Again, the president employed or contracted the security chiefs, is that not? He hired them and can always fire them as many times as he wants. Wazirike, you are a lawyer, and those who are supposed to be learned people who are clapping for you, saying this, I don't know, I don't want to insult you in this program, but I want to know, does it mean hands have exchanged between yourself, your pocket, and the government pocket? Because I don't know why. I remembered around May 2024, Beno Bodojo was discharged and acquitted of all terror charges on him. Why? The organization he led, Mieti Allah, the dreaded terrorist organization, who has not just been accused of terrorism, but who has been proven, have been found wanting of terrorism on countless occasions. Not just found what, who has officially owned up terrorist activities, who owned up terrorist activities. You get that? I said own up. Look at the phrase, please, and examine it well, dissect it. Who has owned up and gave reason, justified their terrorist activities? And the federal government, the president ordered that he be set free and quashing all the terrorist or terrorism charges against him. The court quashed. So, and I also made a first argument. Who contracted this security advisor you are talking about? The security chiefs you are talking about, who hired them? Chief Raph, I will not waste time on this. Even as at 11th December 2024, Bodeji was also set free, was released. Yes, so check, because we are up to date. Go and check. Bodeji as at 11th December, or I think was it 30th? I think, okay, maybe the 11th should be May, 11th May 2024, and 11th December, 30th May 2024. Then 11th December, he was discharged, he was freed. So why are you telling us that the president doesn't have the powers, doesn't have what it takes? Again, I want to ask you, the president doesn't have what it takes, and the president have fired some security chiefs, and the president doesn't have what it takes. Even the caliphate was insisting that the president must not bring in France military, and the security chiefs of the northern extraction stood against that, and the president still brought France. And you heard when one of the security chiefs was making defense to that, he said that the France military only came to train them. Didn't you watch that? That the France military only came to train them, not to stay. Has the France military gone? Chief Raph, you are trying to lay claim to having faced incarceration or treason charge. Please don't do that, putting it that you have stayed long. We know how you chickened out and did what you did, which meant compromise. Nnamdi Kanu has faced this for over 6 years. Please get that into your score. Nnamdi Kanu has faced this for over 6 years. Get that into your score. So don't begin to put. You have never even displayed any atom of bravery. So, now you are bending your mouth to imply that Nnamdi Kanu, blaming or condemning Bintanyaku and all of that, putting up what. See, Nnamdi Kanu is not your match. You are not his match. Thank you. I don't want to waste my time on your issue. There is this pastor, this reverend father, that says something about how the Igbo man has been the problem of Igbo man, like no other tribe in Nigeria. Maybe I shouldn't start with that. Maybe I should start with case of Catapila. Yes, maybe I should start with the case of Catapila, because a lot of people listen to that and they were just comfortable with that, which they should not. They should not. So let's listen to Catapila. Commander Catapila. Why would this? Why?
Certain things we need to understand in this movement. If we make mistake, and we need to correct ourselves very fast. That is a reality. That is a reality. Make mistake, correct yourself, because we are human beings, we are not God. Mazen Nnamdi tell us that any time of the wine, she won the struggle, mother than I ever. And the working in so I have forgotten that none of them are just a criminal. They're just using us. You know, even men do now every day because of Biafran. But nobody is asking about them. Nobody is asking anything about them. If I know that trouble, encourage back, and now so offer. But all of us are fighting for one thing. Let me tell you. And one lesson that I have for China for Korea. He had to China, and if I have a provision for Korea, I met that kind of person. All the way I can idea, we follow him, follow her.
Okay, I don't want to play everything, at least because of time management. We are gonna Dobria, you know. You heard Commander Catapila. He is going back to the word of Mazen Namdekano. Whenever a woman is out to lead, or Onyendu said it's not exactly how, but that is the same message somehow. When women came, when Omada come to lead this, you know that this struggle is coming to the expected end. And now the woman is supposed to be leading. That's not my message. My message here is, you will remember that this Commander Catapila have been so muchly blackmailed. They blackmail her. These same people that he is trying to give justice to, supposed, because to him, he's trying to be fair. I don't know if it is born out of greed, I don't know, but it is supposed to be. Now, this same Catapila is the one they have blackmailed black and white. Yes, so you can remember, if you are following the struggle, you know what I'm talking about. They blackmail Catapila, black and white. Today, when the philosophers say things, the evil that men do live with them. Yes. The evil that men do live with them. You can remember, if you are a fan of Shakespeare, the evil that men do live with them. Yes, and the Bible said it will come after their children, their children. When you blackmail your own person because of greed, now you look at what Catapila is saying. When you make mistake, we are human. Making mistake is not a problem. We are human in as much as we have flesh and blood flows in the vein. We will naturally make mistakes. But the problem is that statement, that is a word of steadfastness, but then putting it to another use. Yes, you will see, because you can use it connotatively and denotatively. Yes, the issue is the context he is using it now is that when you make mistake, when you notice it's mistake, you can revise yourself and take the right track. He said he is that kind of person. So to him, if he is doing it sincerely, that's okay. Well, the problem is the person now that is involved, that you are now trying to advocate for, protect. A lot of her followers say that the only mistake they know she did is that she shouldn't have stayed in that podium to declare, I'm dissolving this, I'm dissolving that, you know, that she should have used that, continue using that structure and, you know, use a very diplomatic approach. If there are people she felt were sabotaging, she should have used more diplomatic approach and there wouldn't have been this problem. Is that wrong? Of course, that's true. Now, till today, has she identified that as a problem or as a mistake? The answer is no. She has not. So, the question of whether or not she is sincere or she is and it's a mole planted by the deep state it is still there. That question is still there, very prominently there. That question is still there. From your own sincere perspective, Catapila, you are speaking. I should believe, I am supposed to believe it's your sincere. But man, there is a problem with that very assertion or this very position of Catapila, and all of you are clapping about it. He said, all the men that have led this struggle are all criminals, and you are all clapping. I'm very sure Nnamdi Kanu is not a woman. He's a man. He's a man. He has led this struggle. I'm very sure Simon Ekpa is not a woman. You know, as much as some of you believe in transgender, and especially those of you in the West and in America, you talk about transgender, you know. So I know very well that Nnamdi Kanu, Hamadike Oku, even the guy that wrote letter to Fendi, who had a thing to do with this transgender stuff, and I suppose he still made his position clear, stating that he is not a fan of Nnamdi Kanu. Maybe given that Nnamdi Kanu doesn't yield to the transgender ideology or whatever that is associated with it. So Nnamdi Kanu, I know, is a full-fledged African who believes in the traditions, in the ways of African people. So he doesn't believe in the transgender code. So he is a full-fledged, proud man. Boom gadaneti to okuya. Boo ifeneti to okuya. You know very well, Simon Ekpa is a full-known man, proudly so. So, and Owazirike, as such, is a man, a proud one. Catapila have been able to tell you, Biafrans, that Nnamdi Kanu is a criminal. Simon Ekpa is a criminal. Ngozi Rabweze is a saint. So I told you I was supposed to believe that he was being sincere. When I did a program some time ago, I told you that I don't trust Ngozi Rabweze because her way have been very unclear. She went as far as telling you clearly that she is still very proud that she is a member of People's Club of Nigeria Club. She is a proud member of People Club of Nigeria. And in the previous interview she had some time ago, you remember, she said she is a member of, I think, a PDP in diaspora. She has not denounced that till today. When Simon Ekpa was trying to make his stance very clear, challenging the criminals in the DOS, he told them, please, if anyone can prove my link having anything to do with anything with Nigeria and Nigerian politicians, since I started this, or let's say starting from 2020, please, that person should bring it forward and he will gladly retire. He put up a challenge, and that time lasted for about 4 years. That challenge lasted for almost 4 years. So till today, nobody has proved. So Rabweze till today have not been able to denounce her link. And remember, you heard her say it herself, that she is still proud of doing that, being a member of the People's Club of Nigeria. And she said it addressing to Biafrans in the interview where she, was putting herself as the leader in a state, leader of that political party and Nigerian Women's Wing. So she is still very proudly dealing with Nigeria. So what are you guys talking about? What are you talking about? The chief in South Africa, the high chief, who said he is a very big Odogo, he was coming to condemn Adadiorama for stating her ground. I think after that, Adadiorama even went, so everybody is already accustomed with Adadiorama's standard, which is not single, it's double. So now, in terms of being a real loving Biafra, I believe so much that he is sincere. But in terms of approach to life, and she is not, is a woman of single standard. So now let us get it right. That man, the video, maybe I should play it, but I don't want to waste too much time trying to play videos. I don't intend to waste much time today playing people's videos. Now, this man from domicile in South Africa, he is, when you listen to them, you would think they are taking a centrist view. You think they are trying to be fair and neutral or upright, but they will still land at a point to where they stand. Okay, that man, I don't know. You should know him. He was just trying to lampoon Adade Rama, to demoralize her. There is something Adade Rama did. Adade Rama tried to show that those people they gathered, they told you they are all recruiting this one. Some people went to the bushes to march, and they are telling you now we have restored Biafra, we are in charge, we have restored Biafra, we are in charge. Adade Rama said, whereas they are still buying your people, they are buying your people, you are running away, your men are all still in the bushes. Is it in bushes that you are raising your own flag? You are saying this, and that man came after Adade Rama. He said that march is a camouflage, is a propaganda. Adade Rama said it, you watched it. That is propaganda, that's everybody, that we should stop deceiving Biafrans. Because maybe people listen to Nnamdi Kanu saying when a woman is a child, all of that. So she want to capitalize on that. That simply, that thing you saw, there's nothing real about it. It was a paid for arrangement, just like Nigerian politicians do. So they gathered people in the bushes and they are raising flags in the bushes, and you are still telling people you have taken charge, and because of that you are calling for numbers of officials to the public in social media platforms that you should stop all this blackmail, stop all this propaganda, and face reality. And Adade Rama went on to say, in fact, after Nnamdi Kanu's case, whereby Samaswell did a pronouncement or media briefing, look at what she said.
Mankeno na Lagos, mankeno na Abuja, mankeno na ebe niile ozu ụmụ Igbo karịrị.
Now, she continued to say,
Ndị na Igbo n'aka na-ekwu okwu. Igbo mgbe ozu mọchụarị. Kere mọchụarị adị abatazi ozu ndị mmadụ. Igbo biko, ana m ayọzi unu. Na bịakọta anyị agakọtagodo ọnụ ibe nke eji wuru ndị Igbo were godo otu obi nke ejiri wuru ndị Igbo obodo ndị ọzọ weji ofu obi na-aga.
Okay, she is here appealing that all this fighting, scattering here, fighting for power and all of this one maybe talk from left, the other one from right, and from there from up, from down, that we should unite. That we should unite. That there is strength in unity. That's what she's preaching. That we should unite. But the other people have sworn, never will that happen. So, you can see, then the man in South Africa who's supposed to be an elder, I think, let me see if it will play again, because I don't know why the thing was that troubleshooting. At least you should hear a little from him. You should hear a little from him. That way it will help me drive home my point.
Tongozi Arabeze Ngwere ana support ya. Tongozi Arabeze Ngwere ana support ya. Oji sikita na ya abeze wepụta security ahụ. Ihe ndị anyị akpọ na ụda agwa. why onye ọrụ ga agwa agboro agwara onye na let me tell you, education is nothing. Ihe na-arụ ọrụ wisdom mụ ọgụrụ ne even if you are professor, doctor, or whatever you are, without wisdom, you are nowhere. You are nobody. I don't know if I send you in a different forum, na social media. I may help you rather than to destroy you. It's about
All right, can you see the people? You know, when you are told that not everybody that is aged, because we used to believe that elders, every elder, because of their number of years, the number of years they've stayed in this planet Earth, they are supposed to be wise given their experiences. So now, this man has proven to you now. Adadarama was busy showing the same agburu that you are complaining about, blackmailing other people. You are comfortable with it. You were very comfortable with it. Now, because there is a person in Alachike, and she is now out against the person, has sworn to reveal all the darkness that the person has operated from. Now it is agburu. No, she has said it now. She has sworn that she will expose. Even if you call her to order today, she will come back. Tomorrow she will, because she has decided that she must. She said from January ending that she will begin to release the cans of worm. She said it clearly that she is going to do this. Now she is doing it, revealing these things. That this is just propaganda that the woman is doing. But because now you remember you said something like when anybody do something, you try to even make it as if you were being a centrist. At a point you still came to where you are. When she was blackmailing other people, you were very comfortable with. You clapped for her in different forums. You particularly clapped for her in programs. You called her, you cheered her up. She is measuring to you now. She's measuring with the same cup. Yes, so in your case now, she's measuring with the same cup, or your person's case, you're crying. You see? Anyways, I am supposed to react to a lot of things, but I need to go to work. Time is running out. I am running out of time. I am supposed to react to a lot of other programs, but know it, Adadarama will come back today. She will still fall out tomorrow. Bet me. She will. She will do it until she keep calling it mistake. She will come back, she will repent, she will come, because there is something, the spirits of our land will keep pushing her. She will keep exposing you. She will expose until Biafran people we know. Yes, that is it.